There are a lot of assumptions about mediation that people have and how it works that I try to clear up right away when somebody comes to see me. I am such a big believer in mediation, and I take it very seriously, and I mediate cases for other people as well, and I'm appointed to do that a lot. So mediation is voluntary in that you may be ordered to do it, but you are not ordered to settle while you're there. So the process is voluntary in that no one is going to force you to do anything. It is confidential, which means that if you don't settle your case, the only thing the court is going to know is that the case didn't settle. So why is that important? I have plenty of clients who say, look, if we can end this thing today, I will give him X number of dollars and we'll call it a day. But if we go to court, all bets are off. I don't want the judge to do that. Sure. So that's an offer made for settlement purposes. And if we don't succeed, the judge will never know about it. You don't have to worry about that. It's also confidential in that the mediator cannot be called to testify as to what is said. The mediator is also bound to keep anything we say to them confidential if we ask them to. So if I say, don't share this with the other side, then they won't. Mediation's biggest benefit is that you get to control the outcome of your case. You get to find a creative solution that works best for you and your family rather than being fit into what the judge considers the best of a few boxes. So mediation is it's intended to be the opposite of court. Court is very high stress. It's high conflict. Everybody is nervous. Everybody has spent a lot of money by that point in time. Mediation can occur as early on as you want. It's low stress. It's casual, and you have no obligation to do anything, but you have such an opportunity to come to a solution that works for you. Somebody can file a motion to enforce that agreement if you change your mind. So either side could get what we call buyer's remorse and say, well, I kind of wish I hadn't agreed to that one thing. 9 times out of 10, if you sign a mediation agreement, it's going to be a binding contract, and you're not going to be able to get out of it unless you have a really, really good reason and can convince the judge that they should set it aside. The cost differences between mediation and litigation can be thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars to you. If you have a lot of issues to deal with in your case, that's going to take a whole lot of trial preparation. It may take hiring financial experts, custody experts. All of that costs a lot of money. By the time you get to trial, you've probably been paying legal fees and associated fees for close to a year. If you go to mediation, you cut all of that off. So you are reducing the legal bills for not only you, but you and your spouse. And if you are dividing marital assets, right, that's all coming out of kind of the same place. So the financial benefit is there with legal fees, but it's also there in that you may want one asset a whole lot more, and your spouse may want one asset a whole lot more, and it may be costly to just sell and divide those assets. That might hurt both of you. You could both save money by structuring an agreement that is financially beneficial to you. So mediation can save you money on several different levels. Preparing for mediation is, it's like a dress rehearsal to prepare for trial. I have my clients come in and we go over our best case scenario and our walking away scenario and things that are going to work for in between. So by the time we've gotten you to mediation, you and I are going to have a pretty good idea of what we're looking for in general. And then we're going to look at what are some different ways that that could take shape. You're going to feel like you are pre-preparing for trial. And you're going to be able to identify issues that are going to be sort of a sticky source between you and your spouse if the mediation is not successful and you go to trial. The best way to prepare is to start thinking early about what you want life to look like after the divorce. If you're able to envision that, I find my most successful mediations are clients who are able to have gotten themselves in the mindset of, I just need to get past this. I need to get what's fair, but they're tired of dragging it out. So mentally preparing yourself to get this divorce over with, and then looking at several different scenarios ahead of time is the best way to prepare for mediation. If you have any questions about mediation as a solution to your divorce, please contact Empowered Family Law.